Now let's look at the negatives of data on ITC systems. So the first is that it's so easy to copy data, it means that copyright holders are losing out on the money which they actually deserve. So it's easy for me to get a picture off the internet quite in about a matter of seconds if I just go to Google Images and save a picture. Now let's just do photo HD, let's just see what comes up. Beautiful photo. Now it's easy for me to steal this photo and use it. Now the person who took the photo will lose out on the money he should be making. Same with film companies, is that people can just steal, download films, so they don't take money the way they should do. They spent a lot of money making these movies for you guys. By streaming it or downloading it illegally, they didn't get their cut, so they actually make a loss. So copyright is an issue with copying data. Second thing is that data can actually be stolen. By how quickly it can be copied, someone could actually get into my computer and copy data onto a USB stick, so a flash drive or something like that, in a matter of seconds. So data can be copied quickly, meaning personal data can be stolen really quickly, really easily. The next is a reliance on the network. If you have data on a computer, let's say at school, and the network goes down, you cannot access your data. Whereas paper, you can just open up a filing cabinet, it's there. So if the network goes down, you cannot access your data. So if the network fails, you cannot access your data. Big issue. You also need to train people on how to access the data. So you've stored it. How do you search for the data? How do you access it? You guys know how to access data at school because you know how to use the OneDrive, you know how to use the portal, but it takes a bit of training to use. So imagine Grandma 11 having to access data on the OneDrive. She would struggle. She would struggle to use our portal. She'll need training. The final one is the fact that hackers could quite easily get my data because it's stored on a computer, and also viruses can get into my data. So we need to know how to protect the data. We need to sort out security problems. How can we protect from viruses and hackers? So quickly recap: copyright issues, people lose out money, quick data can be copied, personal data can be stolen just as quick. If a network fails, we cannot access our data. You need training to use and access data, and you need to be aware of the security problems and how we can protect our data from hackers and viruses.